This sovereign situation is incredibly interesting because it flashed me back to when I first became a sergeant, because the person that conducts the traffic stop is a brand new sergeant and gets a sovereign who becomes really spicy throughout the stop. In fact, the handcuffs were the least of her challenges.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you have your driver's license and insurance on you?
No, I don't.
No?
I was just going to the store for my mother. I just picked her up from the hospital.
Okay. Is this a company car? Do you normally drive this car?
No, I don't.
Okay. So two things. One, you're driving without any headlights.
And
And the plates are expired.
When I see headlights off in the nighttime, the first thing that I'm thinking is potentially a DUI. And then the other thing with the registration is, why is it expired that long? So these are things that are rolling through the officer's mind likely.
I know they said something to me, and I was supposed to put the sticker on, and I'm so sorry.
Okay, but you don't have your driver's license on you right now?
No, I don't.
Okay, can I get your name and date of birth?
Why would you need that? Can't I just get a warning, or?
I need to know who you are in order to give you a warning, but you also are required to identify yourself on a traffic stop.
Well, I don't choose to answer any questions, though.
Ding, ding, ding. Expired registration, no DL, and doesn't want to identify. We're definitely on the sovereign path.
Here's the issue. You can choose to identify yourself, and I can give you a warning, and you can be on your way, or we can go the obstructing route, and if you choose not to identify yourself...
It wouldn't be obstructing because I'm not in commerce. I'm not in commerce. I have nobody in my vehicle.
Definitely a sovereign.
In this transportation.
Again, you can choose to identify yourself, or because you are refusing to identify yourself on a lawful stop, I will be detaining you until I identify you, and then we will go from there.
That you're asking me to perform in commerce. That's a violation of the Constitution. I have the free right of travel. That I do know. I don't normally. I wouldn't be out at my.
I understand that, which is why I would really love to just give you a warning because you don't have any headlights on your vehicle.
Oh, I have headlights. I just didn't have them on.
Correct, but you were driving down the roadway, public highway, without any lights activated on your vehicle when the sky is extremely dark.
I'm taking care of my private business from point A to point B.
Again, in the state of Illinois, you need to have a driver's license to...
I'm in the Republic of Illinois.
You're in the state of Illinois.
The state is a state of mind. What is your name? What's your name and your badge number?
Officer.
Do you have a business card?
I don't have a business card with my name on it, but my...
Well, you're conducting business, though. You're out conducting business.
My name is Sergeant Lyons. Okay. My badge number is 7. The reason why I don't have a business card with my name on it is because I have not received one yet, as I was recently promoted.
Okay, well, this is still in commerce, so you would have your old business card, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have your oath and your bond?
Yeah.
Were you registered with the Secretary of State?
There's nobody here. Do you have a callback?
You actually started working out in the public? Because this is
I took my oath of office. Yes.
No, okay. So
we'll give them a call to confirm. I think they relocate to Addison and Byron in a gray GMC train.
It's not been held up.
Of the United States and the state of Illinois.
Okay. You've taken an oath to serve and protect against foreign and domestic, and at this point you're acting as a domestic enemy. I have the free right of travel.
You do not have the right to drive a vehicle on the public roadway in the state of Illinois without a license.
I am not
This is an interesting escalation here. First, we have this meek senior citizen at the beginning of the stop, and then we get this defensive, defiant, sovereign citizen spewing out all this stuff. One has to wonder, why did this happen? And I can tell you a couple of reasons why I think it did. One is that the driver was testing out to see the officer's command presence or how forceful the officer was going to be about this. And this officer seems to be an extraordinarily pleasant person. She also mentions that she's a new sergeant. And I think that sometimes there are some people, even in the sovereign group and outside the sovereign group, that capitalize on the opportunity from niceness. And that's why if you watch the videos where you see an officer that just within a couple seconds, sergeant shuts it down or sergeant shut down, these people start to act a little bit differently, but they seem to feed on the kindness and niceness of officers. It's just my own personal thought, but I've seen that in the past.
I feel like you are forcing and aiding and abetting me into committing fraud. And I don't have to do that.
How am I aiding and abetting?
Because you're asking for the corporation name. I know that it's not the corporation name.
I'm asking for your name.
I've already expatriated. I'm not part of the corporation anymore.
What else have you said?
I have a document filed in 40 states right now because of this.
Document filed in 40 states. Is that a veiled threat that those are lawsuits that she potentially has filed? I don't know, but I know that sovereigns on many cases file lawsuits. And you have the new sergeant, and almost every new sergeant is on a probationary period. I was, and almost every other student. And so who wants to deal with that nonsense and the beef when you're a brand new sergeant?
Do you have any paperwork with your name on it?
This would be retaliation. No, I don't.
I'm not forcing you to do anything.
But you are.
I'm not forcing you to be
you are.
in commerce. No.
You are. You're forcing me to identify, and I don't have to do that.
You do have to do
No,
that.
I don't even have to answer questions.
You don't have to answer questions. You do have to identify yourself. You are required to hand me a driver's license.
If I am an employee of the corporation, and I am not.
That's 100% wrong. You do need to provide your driver's license.
You have to hand me a driver's license if you're driving in the
I don't
state of
have
Illinois.
one.
Okay, so we're not. You don't have a license.
I don't have anything.
And you have no identification.
Anything. I have nothing.
Okay, step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not stepping out of the vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle.
I'm not stepping out of the vehicle. Okay, you can have the name. You can have the name.
We're done with that. Step out of the vehicle.
I'm not doing this. My mother is just released. She's 96 pounds right now.
I understand that, and you're the one stopping you from getting home.
I'm not.
You're the one stopping you from getting home.
Okay, then let me get home.
But you don't have a license. You just told me you don't have a license.
Well,
do you have a license or you don't have a license?
I don't have anything with me.
Do you have a license?
Were you ever given a license?
Yes.
Is it valid at this time?
Yes.
Jennifer, are you still living in Wheeling?
Yep. 1747.
Okay, so your license was suspended in May.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So that means you can't drive the car. You are under arrest for driving on a suspended license. So I am going to need you to step out of the vehicle. I'm going to take you back to the police department. You're going to be photographed, fingerprinted, and issued citations.
You can't just give me a warning and
I
can
can't.
park the car and I can walk?
Nope. How are you going to walk all the way back to Wheeling?
I'm going to walk to where my mom is at.
Your mom is at? Is she close?
Yeah, she is.
Where is she?
She's in Bensonville. She's staying with a friend right now.
Okay. Once we're done processing you, I can drive you to Bensonville if you would like me to drive you to Bensonville. But because the car has no insurance, no valid plates, and you are driving it suspended,
so I can park it here?
The vehicle has to be towed.
Wow. There she's going to give her a ride to that place. They're very accommodating in this jurisdiction. And most, she would have just got booked and had to deal with what she had to deal with.
I'll get somebody to tow it.
I have to tow it.
No, you don't have to tow it. That would be commerce.
Yeah, I do.
You would be charging me for...
All right, come out of the car.
You would be charging me. Please don't. Please don't.
Please get out of the car.
Please don't.
You have been told you're under arrest.
Can you give me just a moment? Can you give me just a moment?
Under arrest.
Can you give me just a moment,
You have been
please?
told you're
Can
under
you
arrest.
give me just a moment,
I need
please?
you to get out of the car.
Can you give
For
me
what?
just a moment so I can call my mother? Can you give me just a moment? Can you please give me just a moment?
Can you call her from out here?
Can you give me just a moment?
If you get out of the car, I will
Just
let you
give me
call
just
your
a
mom.
moment.
If you get out of the
Can you give me
car,
just a
if
moment?
you get out of the car, I will let you call your mother.
Can you? Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Thank
do
you.
that.
Thank you. Just need
Don't
it
do
off.
that.
Just need it off, okay?
If you get out of the car, I'll let you call your mother.
Can you give me just a moment?
You can call your mom when you step
I'm
out of the car.
calling her right now.
When you step out of the car, when you step out of the car,
don't
you can call
damage
your
my
mother.
don't
Come on.
damage my property.
I'm not trying
Don't damage
to.
my property.
Just get out of the
We're
car.
not going to damage your property.
Jennifer, just get out of the car. Get out of the
You're
car.
forcing me.
You're making us force.
You're
Look, I got it.
Get your hands off me.
Put your hands behind
Get
your
your
back.
hands off me. I do not consent.
I
I
get
do
that.
not
It's
Fine,
consent.
you're under arrest. Give me
I will
that
put that in
old
my
lady.
I'm calling my mom. She said if I got out, she would allow me to call
We
my.
had to pull you out. I'll let you call her in a second.
I do not
Relax.
consent. I do not consent to this unlawful detention.
Do not
I do
pull
not
away.
consent.
Do not pull away.
I do not consent.
Please do not pull away.
I do not
Relax
consent.
your arm.
I do not
I
consent.
understand that.
Okay,
That's
great.
great. You're under arrest anyway.
Okay, stop doing that. I don't need to be treated that way.
Stop
I don't need.
resisting.
I am not
Stop
resisting.
Yes, you
I am
are.
not resisting.
Relax your hands.
I am not
You got it?
resisting.
Everything you're doing is resisting.
Is there anything on you that's illegal?
No.
Any weapons on
No.
you? Anything that might poke
I
me,
do
sick me,
not
or
consent
injure
to
me?
anything.
That's
I
great.
do not consent to any search and I do not consent.
I understand.
I do not consent.
This is incident to arrest.
You can't take my card. You cannot take my.
It's going with you
You
to
cannot
jail.
take that.
Do you want this to stay in the car? Or do you want this to go with you?
Please don't do that. Don't tighten it.
I'm locking them so they don't get any more
tighten
tight.
it.
Then I'll cinch you
Do
on
you want this with you or in the car?
Put it. You can put it back in my pocket.
Well, it's coming out of your pocket when we get to the jail anyway, so do you want this to come with you or left in the car?
Please release me.
Simple question.
You're not being released until you're done being processed. I guess it's coming with. Do you need anything from the car? A wallet?
I don't
Keys to
have
your
anything.
house?
No.
Nothing from just need your cell phone?
My keys, I just had them.
Keys to the house? Are there keys to your house
Yep,
on there?
and the phone. Okay.
Alright, come with me. Have a seat. Nice and easy, one leg at a time.
Can't you just take my name and let me go?
Unfortunately, no, I cannot.
This is the kind of situation that frustrates us all. We have to stand in line at DMV, we have to register our cars, we have to do all this stuff, and then people get to play these games. And then they end up like this in the back of a police car because they don't win. But let me talk about this sergeant for a second. If you notice, there was another officer who reached inside the car and shut the car off and cut in between the sergeant as she was speaking to the person or the driver, this non-compliant driver. And we know that at least the charge that the sergeant spoke of was driving on a suspended license, which he's getting booked on, and maybe something else, I don't know. But I gotta say this, when you're in a situation like this, it's almost a no-win situation when it's an older, frail type of individual, because you rip them out of the car, you take them down to the ground, put them in handcuffs, they end up all bruised up, and they're gonna file a complaint against you. Thank God we have body cameras. Share this video with someone who you believe can potentially learn from this kind of madness, because there's people who really do need police services. These people just need to grow up or go to jail. Like and subscribe. And if you like this kind of content, click on the video that's on your screen so you can see videos just like this.